About 85% of college students have reported feeling sad or depressed in the past 2 months. However, real mental health disorders have become a huge problem that is almost impossible to ignore.
Issues of mental health have become very demanding today, that they require dynamic therapists that are ready to face different types of clients and different types of problems. This being a school setting, there's a lot of anxiety going on regarding exams, but some also, the anxiety is stemming from situations happening at home, maybe parents going through a divorce, or parents dealing with chronic illnesses, and all those are the impact.
I struggle with social anxiety, and I have for several years, and it's something that still very much affects me today. Throughout my life, it has been a struggle because it limits places I feel comfortable going, either with people or by myself. It makes me very self-conscious about everything that I have to say, especially in large groups.
Along with anxiety and social anxiety, 9 million Americans are suffering from depression today.
So I've struggled with depression for about 3 years now. It started when I was in high school and progressively got worse as I went off to college, and it's something that's not typically addressed at OBU specifically. It's typically overlooked and talked about as if it's just like you need to have a more positive attitude, which isn't the case. It's something that's debilitating, and it completely changes the way that you look at life and the way that you live.
On a spectrum of the United States alone, about 1 person every 16 minutes commits suicide. That means that every 1 attempt, there's 20 that follow. For example, let's just take a classroom setting of about 25 students. By the end of this year alone, at least half of the class will have committed suicide.
As a person who struggles with mental illness, suicide has just kind of been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. Even before I knew that the way I was feeling had a word. I've attempted suicide 3 times, and each time when it was over, I felt even more like a failure and more like I couldn't do anything right, and I just wanted everything to be over, and I never really understood how to make that happen.
If you or anyone you know is struggling with a mental disorder of any type, please contact an OBU faculty member or staff member as soon as possible. I'm Jaden Jennings reporting for OBU TV News.